Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Don't tell me. The Great Gatsby.
If you laugh, I'll thump you.
I wasn't going to laugh. I think you look cute.
Well, it worked. They're going to get married.
Oh, that's great.
Don't know why they bother after all this time.
It's because you're a man.
How'd you get out? Climb down the drain pipe or something?
Nan's hanging out washing. I had to come see you. I've decided to tell the truth about what happened to Sue.
Jane?
I've got to.
That's crazy.
Will you just listen to me for a minute? I think we all bashed it. If I explain it was just me, then it's not so bad. Besides, I don't want this on my conscience. You're my friends.
So you'll cop the lot. Well, that's really bright.
Yeah, well, Nan's sending me away. What could be worse than that?
It's going to be done right this time, if I have to pay for it myself.
What are you complaining about, woman? Never satisfied, are you? Just kidding, Maggie.
Oh, some joke.
I reckon it's great. Not everyone gets to go to their parents' wedding.
You can say that again.
All right, Charlene. Susan.
It's like the one about the ministry got delayed.
I said all right, Shane.
So what did the people at the registry office say?
Well, it seems that in cases like ours, we can probably get a special licence. You know, get hitched any time we want.
That's great. I thought you had to wait a month.
Now, that's what they call the cooling-off period. The bloke I spoke to said if we still wanted to do it after 50 years, there's not much point in making us wait.
Probably thought at our age, another month might be one too many.
Speak for yourself. 50 years? I want to be still around and dancing after our 60th.
Now, you just leave all the arrangements to me. I know just the church. The minister's a good friend of mine. Well, sort of a good friend of mine. Why don't we go and ring him now?
Fine.
I want to do the invites. There's Uncle Tom and Max, Aunt Claire...
No, wait a minute now. Your grandma and me were thinking that, seeing that they don't know anything about, well, there's no need, is there? We thought we'd call it a remarriage for our golden wedding. Everybody's doing it nowadays.
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean, there's no need for them to come down. They've got a lot on their plate.
And you're embarrassed for them to find out you were never married in the first place. What was it you were saying to me about marriage not really mattering nowadays?
It's not me, it's your mum. You know what she's like.
Oh, yes, of course. How silly of me.
What are you two hyenas grinning about?
I'm sorry. There wasn't anybody in reception.
No. Can I help you?
Looking for Paul Robinson.
You found him?
Peter Smith.
Hi.
LSL Constructions? Rosemary hasn't rung yet, I take it.
No.
And you haven't the faintest idea what I'm talking about, have you?
No, I'm afraid I haven't.
She was supposed to ring at 1. It's 20 past now. It's not like her to be late.
I take it you know Rosemary quite well, then?
Oh, yes. We're old friends.
By all means.
She's told me quite a lot about your setup here. I think I'm going to enjoy working with you.
Oh, we're going to be working together, are we?
I'd better wait until you've heard from Rosemary.
Wait a minute. LSL Constructions. That's a division of Stockyard Incorporated of California, isn't it? Set up in Australia in, 1979? Australian manager, Peter Smith.
I'm impressed. Then...
Excuse me. Hello, Daniels Corporation. Oh, Rosemary. Yeah. He's here with me at the moment. Supermarket. It's going to be a new one for us, won't it? Yeah, no, that sounds fine to me. Mind you, there's going to be a lot of homework involved. No, I can assure you, the next sound you'll hear will be the red carpet being unrolled. Okay. Bye, Rosemary. I'll talk to you later. Yeah. Well, Peter, it looks like we are going to be working together. Look, why don't we talk about it over lunch?
That's it. It sounds extremely civilized.
And they just kept dancing after you left. They're just like everyone else. I mean, I know they're just like everyone else, but you'd think it'd be different when you get to their age. Love and everything.
Yeah, I reckon.
Suppose it's not that bad being old. Wouldn't mind it if Scott and I were like that.
Well, at least you've got the chance to find out, haven't you?
She hasn't changed her mind about sending you away then.
No. And I haven't changed my mind either.
She wants to own up about punching Sue.
Not wants to, I'm going to.
You're cracked.
Oh, it's just stupid, Jane.
We've got to stick together. That's what we agreed.
Look, why don't you wait for Scott to come back? He's only going to get Lucy. He won't be long.
I'm not going to change my mind.
You're going to ruin everything.
For nothing.
You're in trouble because of me. I don't call that nothing.
Hey, what's going on? I thought you guys were on the same side.
Mr. Robinson, the others had nothing to do with what happened to Sue Parker. They've just been keeping quiet to protect me. I was the only one involved.
Well, thank you, Jane. That was a very brave thing you just did. Will you calm down? Nobody put Jane up to anything.
Yeah, that's right.
It's obvious she's trying to protect the others. It wouldn't be the first time she's lied because of that boy. In my day, we had a word for a man who hid behind a woman's petticoats. And being a Ramsay, one wouldn't expect you to know any better.
What would you know about it?
I am not
No
hiding
point in
behind
getting
any-
personal.
Look, they tried to stop me telling. They've been protecting me. Nan, I am not a kid anymore. I've got a mind of my own. I can tie my own shoes, cross the street by myself, all sorts of things. Nobody made me tell.
And I'm supposed to believe that my granddaughter beat another girl into unconsciousness? Is that what you're saying?
Jane told you. She didn't hit her hard. She tripped over a bag.
That's right.
And knocked herself out?
Oh, she was putting on an act.
Well, unconscious or not, I can't see that it makes much difference. Ever since Jane took up with these children, it's been one disgraceful incident after another. I had considered that perhaps I might have been acting a little hastily in sending her away, but this just confirms how right I was. The sooner she leaves, the better. In fact, as far as I'm concerned, you can go home and start packing now.
But, Nan...
I said now. Go on. Off you go.
At least you tried.
Yeah, for all the good it did. I don't know anyone who could get through to that woman.
There might be someone.
Yes, that's correct. 4 o'clock this afternoon. You've got to be in it to win it. Bye-bye.
Another crazy scheme.
The jelly bean swindle. Daphne's getting pretty anxious about the month's free lunches, so I thought I'd put her out of her misery.
This afternoon?
Yep, the big draw.
Always hustling, eh, Clive?
Don't you listen to a word of it. So where's Junior off to?
Mrs. Kirkwood, let's go and duck out and do some shopping for the house. Anything you need?
Yes, some more of those raspberry teething rusks. They are yummy.
Oh, Clive, you haven't.
I'm trying to promote a little interest here. Works like a charm. He demolished his mashed pumpkin yesterday.
I give up. I mean, you're unbelievable. If you're not trying to marry off an elderly couple or get people to guess the number of jelly beans in a fish tank, now this.
Yeah, it's my biblical training. I, too, move in mysterious ways.
What's funny?
Oh, I don't know, everything. Nothing. You work this lunatic out.
Yes, my son?
I sort of want to ask a favour. Well, actually, it's more of a miracle.
Ah, my speciality.
Oh, that poor girl. She's copying it from both sides, isn't she?
Yeah, well, let's just say I don't get the impression she'll get a lot of support from Nell Mangle.
Thanks, Jim. Oh, it may seem petty of me with Jane in so much trouble, but I just thank heaven the whole thing's over.
Well, that's if it is all over. We're assuming that Sue's father's going to accept Jane's version.
Yes, that's true. The way he behaved the other night.
Just like Sue.
Nell Mangle's convinced that Jane's lying to protect the others. If Parker takes the same attitude, we could still have a fight on our hands.
Good.
Well, I'm glad that you've got money to throw around on court cases, because I'm sure I haven't.
It's the principle.
Charlene, you are hardly the person to lecture me about principles. If you told the truth in the first place, none of this would have happened.
We're back.
Ah.
Just pick up some money and off down to the club.
Oh, it's so nice to be out and about together. We've had a lovely walk.
You should try it yourself, Jim. Female companionship's not a bad tonic, even with an old battle axe like Edna.
I should get to the shops. Just milk, Mum?
Oh, and some bread.
I'll leave you two lovebirds alone.
Crikey. Oh, she reminds me of you when you were her age.
I was never like that.
I understand congratulations are in order.
Oh, thank you, Jim.
We've just been taking a look around our old neighbourhood, trying to remember what it was like the first time we got married.
We used to own all the land round here, you know.
Yes, if Grandpa hadn't sold up, we could be sitting on a fortune now.
Oh, fair go, love. How was he to know there was a depression coming? We lost a lot in the crash.
End up with a lot of heartache if you start worrying about what might have been.
At any rate, this is a nice area, Jim. There's a lot of real community spirit. Well, we see you later.
Yeah, okay.
Community spirit, eh? Let's just hope some of it rubs off on Nell Mangle and Bill Parker.
Look, I'm agreeing. LSL Constructions will be the senior partner. That's fine. But you can't just expect us to rubber stamp major decision.
There will be consultation.
I want right of veto.
You're asking a hell of a lot.
I don't think so. Look, the Daniels Corporation is taking a hefty share in this project, and that makes us pretty damn liable if something goes wrong.
Just so long as we're both crystal clear about who's heading the project.
There's no argument about that. Besides, I've got plenty to keep me busy here on our own projects.
Fine.
Okay, I'll need to know something about the backers first up.
There'll be an initial capitalization of several million put up by our merchant bankers. It's all in there.
Look level with me, Peter. I've lived around here all my life. We're talking about a big supermarket and 60 specialty shops. Where the hell are you going to find the land for that?
It's what we call creative rezoning. It's all being taken care of. Tell you what, they say a picture's worth 1,000 words. Why don't we go through those estimates, and I'll take you down and show you.
Fine, suits me.
What's all this?
It's a competition.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Looks like a fish tank to me.
Does it? I'll be with you in a minute.
Hey, Lenny. Well, that's your name, isn't it? Lenny Mitchell?
My name's Charlene.
Yeah, but that's what they call you, Lenny.
I don't know you.
Yeah, but I know heaps about you.
I've got friends here. Clive's probably out the back. All I've got to do is call him.
Hey, listen. I'm a mate of Henry's, all right? Henry, your brother.
When did you see Henry last? How is he?
He's fine. At least he was 2 days ago when I got out. He asked me to look you up. Showed me a photo so I'd recognise you. Don't worry. Won't hang around and embarrass you in front of the neighbours. Just gonna do Henry a favour, that's all.
Well, hang on. I mean, you must be pretty hungry, hey?
Could be.
My mum will want to meet you if that's all right. 5 minutes won't hurt, will it?
I won't hear any more about it. I'm doing the catering. It's supposed to be the responsibility of the bride's family. Well, I'm the bride's family, aren't I?
Can't argue with that.
I suppose so. But nothing extravagant, mind. Keep it simple.
Oh, but well, not too simple.
And Ramsay.
We wouldn't want anyone to think we were doing it on the cheap, would we?
Mum and Dad? Oh, I thought you two were going down the club this afternoon.
Oh, we were, but decided the old pigs weren't up to it. Now, who's this? Another one of the local motley?
Rex Webb. Mate of Henry's.
Oh, yes, of course. Nice to see you again, Reg. Rex, oh, yes, of course. Charlene, would you take Rex into the living room?
Mate of Henry's, eh? We haven't had as much as a postcard since he left. You heard anything from him lately?
Saw him 2 days ago. Oh, look, don't you worry about Henry. He's a smart kid. Knows how to do easy time. Oh, mind you, some of those screws really look for trouble.
Screws? You mean Henry's in jail?
There's one cheese and one ham. Find something to wrap them in.
Well, that's not very friendly. Sounds like you're trying to get rid of me.
I didn't know Gran and Gramps were going to be here, all right?
I'll have to find out about Henry sometime.
Look, they're old. It's just going to upset them.
Nice place, this. Comfortable, you know. After stir, you really appreciate stuff like this.
You've got to go.
Expensive business, travelling.
There's $10. It's the best I can do.
Give us a look.
No, you don't. That's the telephone money. Rex, I'm sorry, but food is one thing, but we're in no position to be giving away money.
Henry said you'd help me out. Guaranteed.
I'm very sorry, but Henry doesn't make the decisions around here. I think you better go now.
Oh, yeah? And who's going to make me? A bunch of women? An old geezer like him?
Now listen.
No, Dad.
Hey, Elaine, what's going on?
It's just a joke. Everything's cool.
Young bludger pushing his way in here.
Shane, would you tell this person to leave immediately, please?
I told you, it was just a joke.
I don't know who you are, mate, but you better make a move.
I'm going. Henry always did say you were a lousy mother.
Okay, now if I could just have your attention, please. I know you're all anxious to hear the result. The winner, as you are aware, will not only collect 1 month's free lunches, but also the contents of this magnificent fish tank. Could I have a beautiful young volunteer from the audience for the draw, please? And your name is?
Jane.
Jane, the lovely Jane. Before you draw, Jane, I should explain that no one, I repeat, no one correctly guessed the number of jelly beans. So, the management has generously agreed to decide the outcome from all the entries. Go ahead, Jane. Don't be nervous. And the winner is...
It's a bit hard to read. Samuel F. Cole.
Sam the baby.
And what a fitting result, too. One of our youngest customers is now truly one of our happiest. Just one more good reason for coming down to Daphne's Coffee Emporium. Thank you, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming. It's been a great pleasure to have you. And I'll see you later.
Sorry about that, it's just the name I pulled out.
Hey, don't apologise. 1 month's free lunches for Sam's nothing compared to what Daphne thought she was going to have to share.
Oh, battle stations. Huh? Mrs. Mangle's heading right this way. Come out the back way, Jane.
Oh, hello, Doctor. Jane.
Mrs. Mangle, I'm afraid you've just missed the draw.
But I'm here to see you. You telephoned, remember?
So I did.
I was just going to help in the kitchen and I'll see you at home.
Yeah, I'll let Sam know about his big win.
Well, isn't this cosy? Jelly bean?
That was close.
It was funny.
What was?
The look on your face when you saw her coming.
Well, it won't be funny if Clive can't talk around.
Yeah. Well, I know she's strict and everything, but well, at least she cares about me. She's the only one who ever did.
She's not the only one. Our families stink.
Mike.
Oh, well, look at your parents. Look at mine. There should be some test before people are allowed to have kids.
Yeah, if they had that, then we wouldn't be here, would we? Oh, Mike, I just can't leave Ramsay Street. I just can't.
Well, I guess it's all up to Clive now, isn't it?
Another cucumber sandwich, perhaps?
No, thank you.
The Darjeeling's one of the more pleasant small-leaf varieties, don't you think?
Yes. Doctor, is there some reason why you've asked me here?
Indeed there is. It's this business about Jane and Sue Parker.
I see.
Surely you realise how important it is for us to maintain a united front against these lies. If you're not there when Jim confronts Mr. Parker, for want of a nail, a shoe was lost. For want of a shoe...
I am aware of the proverb. Oh, I suppose I should attend the meeting.
Good. That's point one. But we still have a problem, you see. Sending Jane away, people are bound to see that as an admission of guilt.
But there's nothing to admit to. The Parker girl's a proven liar. Jane's not going anywhere.
That's wonderful. Then there'll be no need to keep the ban on Jane and Mike seeing each other, will there?
I'm sorry?
Well, you just said yourself, everything Sue said about Mike was lies.
Oh, yes. But I still don't approve of that boy's influence over Jane. Liar or not, Jane did attack the other girl.
Oh, but put yourself in her place. Something terrible had been done to someone she cared about. She had the courage to do something about it. She struck a blow for truth. She wouldn't be your granddaughter if she hadn't.
Well, I do pride myself that... Well, that is to say, I have never shirked my...
More tea, perhaps?
This is it?
This is Ramsay Street.
That's right. Main site's over the back. Used to be a laneway along here somewhere. Leads through to an old brickworks.
Yeah, I know. I broke my arm there when I was a kid. It's Ramsay Street. It's where my family live.
Well, they're going to have to find somewhere else to live, aren't they? With the money you're making from this deal, that shouldn't be any problem.
Wait, what do you mean they'll have to?
I told you there had to be some rezoning. Car parks, Access roads. All this lot goes. A few weeks for a wrecking crew, be as flat as a tack.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Wait on. I grew up in this street, in that house over there.
So you said. I don't see the problem.
It changes everything. I mean, my family lives here and a lot of my friends.
Paul, in every street we bulldoze, there are houses belonging to someone's folks. You can't get sentimental just because it happens to affect you personally.
Well, it just so happens that Ramsay Street holds a lot of memories for me and my family.
Well, unfortunately, memories are not worth much on the mark.
Or...
Okay, if you want to put it on a personal level, look at it this way. Times are tough. Jobs are scarce. Housing costs a fortune. My company has no intention of ripping anybody off. Your father and his neighbours will all receive top prices for their properties.
I don't get it, though. There doesn't seem to be enough land for a shopping centre.
Think it through, Paul. A direct link onto a major arterial road, straight through here. But we could work around it if we had to. I doubt it'll come to that.
Well, you're not going to find it easy getting people to sell up. I'm not the only one that's sentimental about Ramsay Street, you know.
In my experience, a good offer goes a long way towards squashing any sentimental twinges.
See. So whether I want to be in it or not, Ramsay Street's up for grabs.
The Daniels Corporation stands to profit, which means a generous personal commission for you. Or I look for another co-investor.
Yeah, I'll have to think about it.
Well, fair enough. Until Monday morning?
Monday?
Paul, this deal is red hot. If we don't move on it, someone else is bound to.
Look what we found out in the garage.
Shh. Your mother's trying to get some shut-eye.
Sorry, but come and look.
Quick.
Mine. I thought I'd thrown it out by mistake.
Oh, Mrs. Mitchell's got heaps of old clothes and stuff out the back.
I remember you wore that dress to the Mingalong dance.
So I did.
I was kind of hoping that you'd let me wear it for the wedding. It's in perfect nick.
Oh, yes, no wonder. There's enough camphor on it. Mummy.
I think that's a lovely idea, Charlene.
You said that there are lots of other clothes out in the garage?
Oh, yeah, there's stacks.
Mum must have brought them down from Coffs Harbour.
I seem to remember giving Madge all our old clothes. You and Henry used to dress up in them when you were little. Who'd have thought he'd fall foul of the law?
Oh, never mind that now. Let's take a look. We might find some real duds for us to wear. We could have a 1930s wedding, just like the first one.
Gramps, don't tell me you're getting sentimental in your old age. I reckon that's a great idea.
Well, your grandmother wants a proper wedding this time. The least I can do is look the part. That's if I can stand the smell of... What?
I reckon we should all dress up in 30s gear.
I think that's a lovely idea.
Thank you.
That'll be Bill Parker now.
I'll make myself scarce. Good luck.
Mrs. Mangle.
Mr. Robinson.
This is unexpected. Please come in.
Ah, thank you. I've seen Dr. Gibbons. He makes good sense. He seemed to think that if we presented a united front, we could perhaps persuade...
That'll be Bill Parker. Just let me test the water, would you? Please sit down.
Ah, thank you.
Come in, Bill.
Mrs. Mangle?
Thanks for coming.
If you think you'll talk me out of taking legal action, you've got another...
I'm hoping that we can save you the trouble. There are some facts you don't know.
I've heard all the facts I need to from Susan.
Mr. Parker, your daughter is not a truthful child.
If you're going to try the one about the letters on me again...
Those letters were addressed to me. I read them. And your daughter was caught in the act of delivering one to my doorstep.
There are any number of responsible people who've read those letters, Bill. And and they're prepared to testify to it in court.
Even if Sue was responsible for those letters, and you haven't convinced me on that score, it has nothing whatever to do with your kids gang bashing her at school.
They didn't gang bash her.
I know what Sue told me, and the others admitted to it.
They admitted that one of them hit Sue. They were trying to protect that one by sticking together. We now know which one it was.
Well, who do they say did the bashing?
My granddaughter Jane, but only after extreme provocation.
The point is that Sue lied to the headmaster when she said all 4 of them ganged up on her.
Well, how do you intend to prove that?
Well, the children for one, plus other kids at the school. And those letters prove several things.
Such as?
Well, if you insist on me spelling it out to you, Sue's word can't be trusted. She had the motivation to see Mike Young in trouble. Considerable trouble. And she was obviously prepared to go to considerable lengths. I doubt if your case would stand up in court, Bill.
All right, Jim. I'll drop the charges.
Search parties arrived for you, young Scott.
Oh, g'day, Paul. Have you been home, mate?
No, not yet. Dad ran me at the office. Looks like Mr. Parker's going to drop the charges.
Oh, that's great. Fantastic. Oh, I guess I better get back then. Dad promised me an advance in my pocket money if I clean my room.
Well, what do you need that for?
I thought you wanted to go to Luna Park tomorrow. I'm broke.
I'm not exactly flush myself.
Yeah, well, then one of us better get some money. Anyway, I'll see you later. See you, Mr. Ramsay. Oh, better thank your mum for tea, too.
Madge tells me congratulations are in order.
Oh, that's right. Edna and me. Only this time we'll tie the knot properly.
Yeah, obviously means a lot to Edna.
Well, I'll let you into a secret. I'd never really walked out on a marriage certificate or not.
Wouldn't have thought you'd be so liberal-minded.
Lots of people live together nowadays without ever getting married. Edna's not too keen on the idea, but I say you got to move with the times.
Yeah, it's not always easy to do. You used to live around here, didn't you?
Yeah, it was all orchards then. Pretty as a picture.
Must have been hard when they subdivided, though.
Oh, not really. Like I said, you got to move with the times. Orchards are all very well, but people can't live in trees. They need roofs over their heads. When my dad sold up his land, it was the makings of Erinsborough. Suddenly there was schools, a hospital, shops.
So why'd you move to Queensland?
Making a new start's what life's all about. Oh, I suppose I could have stayed here in Erinsborough and been quite happy, but... well, then I wouldn't have met Edna, would I?
No, I guess not.
Take it from me, son. Life's for living. You can't waste your time sitting in one spot, wishing it'd never change. Because it always will, whether you like it or not.
Good morning, ladies, and how are we today?
Did you bring any fruit juice?
I can't say I did.
Well, then I'm terrible.
Ignore her, Clive. How are the plans for the wedding coming along?
Splendidly. I've just been down to the church.
Oh, that's exactly where I should be now.
And I've spoken to the minister, who will be delighted to marry Dan and Edna any time tomorrow afternoon. Provided, of course, they have their special licence.
Oh, Clive, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Minister an ex-chook, is he?
I just switched on the charm, explained the problem, and he was happy to oblige.
Well, I think you're a genius.
Your Gran and Gramps will be wrapped.
Oh, why don't you take them a nice cup of tea and give them a good news?
Something tells me those two are going to be very happy.
Well, no one can accuse them of rushing into it after living together for 50 years.
Oh, Clive, are you sure all this is going to be organised in time?
It is all under control, except for the flowers.
Oh, the flowers. We'll have to order them. But where are we going to find a florist open on a Sunday?
Well, surely one of your ex-chooks is a florist.
Now that you mention it...
I don't believe it. Your chooks must have infiltrated every line of business in Erinsborough.
Hey, don't knock it. Who else do you know could get you flowers for a wedding at a day's notice? And on a Sunday? Huh?
You all right?
Delicious.
Eating waffles for breakfast is more an American custom than a British one, but my own children always enjoyed it.
Not just the children. I think Helen had 3.
Well, I suppose if the worst came to the worst, I might be able to get a job somewhere as a cook.
You're not still going on about money.
Jim, you know I can't stay here indefinitely.
Cleaned up my room last night, Dad.
Good for you. I thought we'd been through all
You
this.
said you'd give me an advance on my pocket money.
Look, come over here. Sit down. Tell me I ironed this out once and for all.
Can't I have 10? Well, Sherwin and I wanted to go to Luna Park.
No, you can't. Now, if you've finished your breakfast, why don't you disappear? I want to talk to Ruth.
Good morning.
Good.
Hello.
Nothing good about it.
What's eating Scott?
The usual, mate.
Yeah, well, it gets to us all one way or another, doesn't it?
What are you doing here this time of the morning on a Sunday?
Well, just came over to see you and Gran.
Well, she and Lucy have gone to church.
Like some waffles?
No, I think I'll pass on that one, thanks. Coffee will be fine.
Something must be wrong. You usually kill for waffles.
No, it's just a business problem.
No, don't talk about it. I mean, I might be able to help.
If there's one thing I learnt from my husband about running a business, it's never to discuss it on a Sunday morning over breakfast. Best way there is to start a family argument.
You sure you don't want to talk about it?
No, maybe Ruth is right. Anyway, I didn't get this far by running to my dad every time I had a problem. I'll manage.
Got a minute, Clive?
Time is money, Scott. I'm on my way to the church to start setting up for the wedding.
Yeah, I wish my time was money.
What's the problem?
I'm always broke. My pocket money isn't enough and Dad won't increase it. You got any ideas?
I could have. It depends on how much capital you're prepared to invest.
Clive, I told you, I'm broke.
Then what you need's a get-rich-quick without any capital outlay scheme.
Yeah, such as?
There's inventions. It's amazing what gadgets you can dream up out of a few odds and ends. Take my uncle. He invented the world's cheapest automatic door closers using old tin cans weighted with sand.
Yeah, Clive, I don't think inventions are really my style.
Well, under normal circumstances, I could help, but as you can see, I'm flat out with the wedding.
Don't make much money out of that.
I'm using this as a test run. Who knows? If I succeed, I could go in for arranging weddings for all eras. I could become a marriage broker to the stars. I tell you what, you give me a hand organising things for Dan and Edna, and I'll cut you in on the profits for the next one I arrange. Where are you going?
Clive, I need the money by this afternoon, not in 20 years.
Oh, ye of little faith. Huh.
Well, what do you think?
Well, I'll be blowed. Looks as good as new. You think it'll still fit?
Well, I might have thickened round the waist a little, but there are 3 strapping children to show for it.
My fingers used to touch when I put my hands around your waist. Well, almost.
Oh, maybe I'll have to let it out a little, but not nearly as far as I'm going to have to let out your old jacket.
What are you talking about, woman? I haven't gained a pound in 50 years.
Oh, don't tell such fibs, Dan.
Oh, those mothballs. Can't you get rid of the smell?
Well, I'll hang it outside for a bit.
I'll start praying it's all right by tomorrow. What with you, me and Charlene all reeking of clothes, smelling of camphor, I'll sneeze my way through the vows.
Well, we'll cover it with perfume. You won't smell a thing except Lily of the Valley. It's funny, you know. I remember our wedding as if it were yesterday. 50 years isn't such a long time, Dan.
I'd like another 50.
All finished.
And not before time. Just as well the teacher gave you a few extra days.
I did the heading like you said, in crimson.
It's very nice, Lucy.
I watch TV now, Dad?
If you finished all your homework.
Yes. There's meant to be a great Lassie movie on. Scott, can I have the TV paper, please?
I'm just reading it, Liz.
Scott!
Look, wait a minute.
Dad, can you tell him to give me the TV paper?
Go on, Scott. She'll give it back to you.
Hang on. Hang on.
Scott!
I'll be back in 5 minutes. There's something in here I'm just going to show you.
Scott!
What was that all about?
Probably a pin-up of Madonna and hand make one of Kerr.
Let me guess. You've thought of a way to make a fortune by this afternoon?
Not exactly.
Good, because I've had a few thoughts on that myself while I was setting things up at the church.
Like what?
Trout.
Trout.
Now, I can't take credit for it because I heard a guy on the radio talking about it, but it's the perfect way to make money. All you need is a swimming pool. And I'm sure the Ramsays wouldn't mind lending you theirs during winter. You put in fresh water and you buy heaps and heaps of baby trout. You feed them all through winter. And then abracadabra, by the time spring comes along, you've got lots of big, juicy trout to sell at a vast profit. You like it?
Try again, Clive. You got a minute, mate?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, if you don't happen to like trout, what about yabbies? Or eels? Prawns?
Check this out.
Molly Meldrum's column, so what? I've read it.
Yeah, well, aren't you interested?
In Molly Meldrum.
No, in writing a hit song and making a pile.
He also says that not many people succeed.
Yeah, well, you don't know unless you try. I mean, I kind of like the idea of being one of Australia's success stories.
You think we should give it a go?
Well, what do you think? Well, you play the keyboards and the sax pretty good, and I'm okay on the guitar, and we're always making up our own riffs.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean we can write a hit song,
Sure
Scott.
we could. What's stopping us? I'll tell you, nothing.
Maybe we could.
Could even do it at your place.
Oh, you've got me.
Great. Hey, maybe we should keep it quiet for a while. The girls will give us heaps.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but they'll sit up and take notice when we've got a hit on our hands, that's for sure.
Scott, that's if we get a hit.
Mike, where's your confidence? Look at Clive. You've got to think big to be big. Isn't that what he always says? You wait. We're going to be huge.
If you must snore, then go to bed and do it.
Well, I reckon we should all go. Got a big day tomorrow.
Clive's just come over to make sure we're all organised.
We seem to be, thank you, Clyde.
How about the flowers?
It is all taken care of. Thanks for reminding me, Charlene. And that's for you.
What's this?
That's an itemised account of expenditure.
What expenditure?
Clive, I thought we agreed there'd be no cost involved.
Well, there's no charge for my services, Madge, but the flowers cost money, and then there's the minister's fee.
I don't mind the minister's fee, but I didn't order any flowers.
Oh, it was my idea, Dad.
Well, for this price, you can get tulips from Holland. Maybe a couple of windmills for good measure.
Oh, Dan, we can't get married without a few flowers.
There's a garden outside the church, isn't there?
Oh, Dad!
This is going to cost me an arm and a leg before we're through.
You said we'd do it properly this time. Well, properly means flowers.
It means a church and a minister. And none of this fancy muck. I'm not made of money.
If I can't have flowers this time, I don't want to marry you at all, Dan Ramsay.
Oh, Mum. Oh, really, Dad? How could you?
Well, don't look at me. She's the one carrying on like a pork chop.
Now, you listen to me, Dan Ramsay. You go and apologise to Mum. You tell her she can have as many flowers as she wants. You can bicker about the cost of it after the wedding. Go on. Go on.
All right. If it's flowers she wants, she can have them.
Clive, your timing could have been a bit more judicious.
Ah, it's a lover's tiff, Madge. It's nerves. They'll be all right by tomorrow.
They better be, because after all we've been through, they're getting married. Even if I have to chain them up and drag them down the aisle myself.
Dad.
Not disturbing you, am
No, no, just a little surprise, that's all.
I just dropped Helen off at the shop. She said to tell you she'll be in about 9.
Punctual as always.
So, how's all this then?
It's fine. Shouldn't it be?
You just seemed a little preoccupied at breakfast yesterday. I wondered if you might like to talk about it.
No, it's nothing worth troubling you about. Thanks anyway.
Oh, suit yourself. I know how lonely you can be behind an office desk.
Yeah. No, I appreciate you asking. I can handle it.
I'm sure you can. Sure you can.
Right.
Hey, isn't that Clive's?
No. It's mine. I just stole the idea. I think we should write down everything that we've got.
Oh, good on you, mate. Smart thinking.
Okay, here's some ideas I wrote down last night in bed. What do you think of those as titles?
Hi, guys. Homework this early. You're keen.
Wow, it's a science project that Mike and I are doing.
Oh, I didn't know we had any assignments.
No, this one's a special one, isn't it?
Yep.
What? Can I see?
No, you can't see it, Charlene.
Why not?
Because we're not showing anyone until it's finished, right?
Yep.
Come on, I reckon I deserve to be let in on the secret. Seeing as though I didn't get to go to Luna Park yesterday.
Look, no, cut it out. Look, you're not going to see it, so stop hassling me. Get my gear.
All right, well, if that's the way you feel, I'll walk to school with Jane.
Come in.
Morning. Busy, I see.
Yeah.
Admiring the plans? Or dwelling on the past?
Bit of both, really. Peter, I'd like another day. Oh, there's a few more angles on this one I'd like to think through.
Paul, don't agonise. You could make this a lot easier on yourself. Phone Rosemary Daniels. She'll order you to go ahead.
I can make my own decisions, thanks.
Then why all this procrastination?
Because it's not a black and white issue.
It is, if you leave sentiment out of it. I'm surprised at you, Paul. Your company could do very well out of this deal, not to mention your commission.
Yeah, and the certain knowledge that I'm doing such a wonderful thing for everyone in Ramsay Street. I'd like another day.
Sorry. Another company's got wind of the development. They're very interested to get a look in. I said I'd give them an answer today. Last chance, Paul.
All right, count us in.
Good. It's the wisest move you'll ever make.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
You need the right hook. Most Australian songwriters have been making it really big, like Molly says, because they've had some great hooks.
Well, I went through all my songbooks yesterday, right?
Yeah, me too. I spent ages going through them. But we need a main idea. The whole song should follow from that, right?
Like Original Sin or Working Class
Yeah.
Man. You see, if we can find the right title, well, that'd really help.
Yeah, well, I've been putting down some ideas.
Yeah, well, give us a look. Hold it. Put this in your... Oh, hi.
Hi. I wonder what the big secret is. Well, Scott went all funny when I asked him. Reckoned it was a science project.
We haven't been given any assignments.
No. Whatever it is those two are up to, we're not supposed to know about it.
I'm dying to find out.
Yeah, don't worry. We will.
I think we sort of had the wrong idea yesterday. I think we need something more in terms of, like, a love song idea.
A love song?
Well, we need something that'll sell. And what sells? Love songs.
They're not supposed to have secrets from us. It's got something to do with that black folder Mike's got.
I'm game if you are.
Well, Gran and Gramps are getting married this afternoon, so I've got to leave at lunchtime. It'll have to be either at class or at recess.
Wedding present.
I'm very pleased with myself. It's an old English carriage clock made in 1936.
The year that Dan and Edna were married the first time. Well done.
Darling, what's all this? You should be dressed and ready for school.
Gran, I don't feel well.
Really?
I've got a sore throat.
Oh, come on, let me have a look. Open wide, wide. Say ah, I see. You went to the library yesterday, didn't you? And you got a book that you were dying to read?
Oh, Gran.
I seem to remember the last time you were dying to read a book, you had a sore throat. But it was mysteriously gone by lunchtime.
Oh, please, Gran.
Now, come. Why don't you go to school? And if you're not feeling well by lunchtime, get your teacher to phone me and I'll come and get you.
Ruth said I could stay home.
Did she now?
Come on, love. You've got to keep well rugged up and I'll make a
Go
nice
on,
hot
darling.
chocolate to
Off to your room and get dressed.
I really am sick. I do have a sore throat.
Lucy does look a little pale. She's been very quiet all morning.
Oh, it's an old ploy. Every time she wants to stay at home, she complains of a sore throat.
Of course, you know her better than I do. But I do have 2 children of my own. I thought the glands in her neck seemed swollen.
Oh, what do you think, Jim?
Oh, well, I guess if there's a chance she could be ill, she ought to stay home. I mean, there's no point taking any chances.
Well, perhaps you're right. Well, I'd better be getting ready for work. Why don't you tell her she can stay at home?
As for transportation, I scoured the city till I managed to hire one genuine conveyance of the motor vehicle kind.
Oh, Clive, that's wonderful.
Oh, you've gone to so much trouble.
Nothing's too good for my friends. Besides, this idea could make millions. Exact recreations of weddings for couples who want to renew their vows.
Hello. Everything set?
Yes, Jane, everything's fine.
How's the blushing bride?
Oh, go on with you.
G'day, Shane.
Oh, g'day, Grandad. How you feeling?
Oh, jumpy. A whiskey would go down well.
You don't need a whiskey.
The transportation, voila. That's something else. Does it still go? Does it still go? Does Elliot Ness shoot blanks? This could have been the untouchable staff car.
Yeah, speaking of the untouchables, you seen any more of that friend of Henry's who was giving you a hard time?
Neither hide nor hair, I'm happy to say. Why?
I just want to know if he was still hassling you. Look, if he does, just let us know, okay?
Well, I must say I feel much happier when you move back in, Shane.
I feel like a quick one at the waterhole when seeing as the reception's been cancelled.
Oh, a heart starter wouldn't go astray. Beats coffee.
Don't be late for the church, you two.
No, don't worry, Maggie. This afternoon you'll be all ridgy-didge and legitimate.
Dad, that's not what I meant at all.
Oh, Madge, he's trying to get your goat.
Relax, Madge. It's all under control. I think I'll join you gentlemen.
Oh, let them bend the elbow for a bit. It won't do any harm.
That's all very well, but it's you I'm concerned about. Ramsay Street has a tradition of weddings that don't quite make it.
What about the middle eight?
No. Let's do the first verse. What rhymes with terrific?
I don't know. Pacific?
Hey, that's not bad. Oh, the last line's wrong.
Give us a look.
In biology today, I just about got a look at the frog. Gary Reynolds was dissecting a frog and he dropped it in my lap. I had it right there and...
I would have hit him, the little suck. He's such a drop kick.
Hey, I've got an idea. Tell me.
You see, that's okay like that now.
Well, what are we going to call ourselves when we perform this piece? We've got to have a name. And I guess we should form a proper band too, hey? What do you think, a four-piece?
How about we just finish the song first, then work on that, okay?
It's going to be... We've got company. When is hurt? When does it hurt?
Are you okay?
Come on, look, slowly. One step.
Do you want me to go and get Mr. White?
Charlene, do you want us to get someone? Well, Charlene, do you want us to get someone?
No, it's all right. I think it's passing.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm
look,
fine.
I'll grab you a chair. Do you want me to take you home?
No, really, I'm okay.
What happened?
It was the frogs. Yeah, well, from biology, Jane was talking about cutting them up and it just made me feel a bit off.
Oh, the pain! I feel a bit awful about stealing Mike's file.
Did you see their faces when they thought I was in agony?
I hope he's not too mad. What's in there?
You'll never guess.
Tell me.
They're trying to write a pop song. At least I think that's what it is. I hope they're not long. I've got to get back for the wedding, but I really want to give them a stir. Just listen to this, right? I think you're really terrific. For you, I'd swim the Pacific.
Well, some bits are okay.
Yeah, some bits are terrible. Well, the chorus is all right. And here they come. The macho songwriters.
What's up with you two laughing against us?
Something nearly as good.
So when are you going to tell us what the big mystery is?
It's for science.
It's rude to keep secrets, you know.
Yeah, it makes people feel they're not wanted.
Well, maybe they're not.
We can't tell you till we're ready.
Why not?
Because we can't, that's why.
When we tell you, you'll understand.
So come on, kiddies, run along. We've got work to do.
What are we, lower life forms?
I think I finally got this thing right. I used the lyrics you gave me in maths. They fitted perfectly.
Oh, great. Just look.
Okay, wise guys.
So how come you're writing pop songs?
Where's Mike's folder?
Oh, it's here. No wonder you kept it a secret. I would too.
Didn't I tell you they'd carry on like nutcases?
The song's not finished yet.
You're telling us it's not.
Charlene, I want the folder.
I've got to get going to the wedding. Keep up the good work, Elton.
What kind of soup is it?
Pumpkin. Now finish setting the tray. Your dad will be home in a minute.
I don't like pumpkin soup, though.
Just taste a little bit. If you don't like it, you can leave it. Lucy, are we friends? I want us to be.
Of course we are.
I want to be friends with your gran, too, so I need an honest answer. When you said you felt ill this morning, were you just pretending?
Well, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
Thank you for telling me.
Hi, Dad.
Hello, Jim.
Hi.
Ruth's made a special lunch.
It's pumpkin soup and shepherd's pie.
Sounds wonderful.
Go on, Lucy. Off you go back to bed.
How's your book?
Okay, thank you.
Everything all right?
Yes. Lucy and I just had a little talk. She wasn't as ill this morning as she made out.
You managed to get her to admit it.
I have my moments.
The kids are very fond of you.
I'm very fond of them.
It can't have been easy for you when your husband died, bringing up two kids on your own. At least when Anne died, I had Helen.
Simon and Diane were more a consolation than a problem. In fact, with them away at boarding school, I felt quite lonely.
It's hard starting a new life. I don't know why it should be, but it is. The relationships I've had, like Zoe, they've all fallen short one way or another.
I know what you mean. It isn't easy.
Oh, really? Oh, where is that man? I knew this had happened.
Father not back yet?
Oh, Mum, we should never have let him go.
I'm afraid I've made a mistake.
Oh, Mum, no, not now. Now, he'll be here and you'll both be very happy.
It's my dress.
Oh, Mum, what's happened to it?
I've made a mistake with the alterations.
Oh.
I let it out as far as it would go. I thought if I breathed in it'd be all right, but what if I split a seam in the middle of the service?
Oh, Mum, why didn't you let me help you with the alterations?
Oh, Mate, stop flapping about like a goose that's lost its girdle. Where's the box the dress was stored in? With any luck, my original corset should be there.
It's in the laundry.
May I come in?
Oh, Helen, hello.
Congratulations, Edna. And all the very best.
Oh, thank you, Helen.
I know I should keep it a secret, but I can't. It's an old carriage clock, and it's gorgeous.
May I look?
Of course.
Oh, just a minute, Helen. Last minute emergency.
Hi, Mrs. Daniels.
Hello,
Got the flowers
Charlie.
for the wedding, and they're beautiful. So are the corsages.
Well, whoever Clive's ex-chook friend is, she certainly has a way with flowers.
Mum, I can't find it here anywhere.
Well, it's there somewhere. Oh, Helen. That is just lovely.
I'm glad you like it.
Mum, that box is definitely not in the laundry.
Look what Mrs. Daniels bought Gran and Gramps.
Oh, isn't it lovely, dear? Oh, dear, this is typical of Dad, you know, no consideration at all.
Oh, don't worry, love. He'll be back in time to get ready.
Yes, well, he'd better. I've just had a thought. I'll check my bedroom cupboard.
Oh, honest to goodness, that girl. She'll get her dress all crushed and finish up looking like the wild woman from Borneo. Thank you, Helen. I love it.
Well, I think I'll leave you to it.
Thanks, Helen.
Good luck.
It's all right, Madge. I found it.
Did women really wear things like that in the old days?
You don't know how lucky you are, Charlene.
Do you have to wear it?
Unless you can think of a way for me to lose 4 or 5 pounds in the next hour.
I'm sure Gramps is worth it.
Yes, he is. Help me into this, will you, love?
All right, come on. Oh.
Hi. Here's your folder.
Did you and Charlene enjoy your stupid little trip?
Well, you should have told us what you were up to in the first place. Anyway, I thought your song was terrific. In parts.
What do you mean in parts?
Some bits need work, that's all.
What would you know?
Well, I know what sounds good. And I think you're terrific for You I'd Swim the Pacific. Doesn't.
Maybe she's got a point.
Bad, huh?
Okay, looks like it's back to the drawing board.
But Jane, if you see Charlene before I do, just let her know that if she tries to pull a stunt like that again, she'll find more than frogs in her school bag.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered together here in the sight of God and in the face of this congregation to join together this man and this woman in holy matrimony. Will you, Daniel Arthur, take Edna May to your wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish till death you do part?
I will.
Will you, Edna May, take Daniel Arthur to your wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love, cherish, and to obey till death you do part?
I will.
Edna, with this ring I thee wed, with my body I thee worship, and with all my worldly goods I thee endow. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost. Amen.
Those whom God hath joined together, let no man put asunder. I pronounce that Daniel and Edna be man and wife.
And if you could just stand there. Thank you. Hold those positions, everybody.
How you feeling now, Grandad?
In dire need of lubricating the tonsils.
Oh, Dad, really?
Now, smile.
We're having the same honeymoon. One night in town, then off to Surfers. I've booked us in.
The same place? It won't be the same honeymoon, Dan. Surfers Paradise has changed a lot in the last 50 years.
Well, if you'd rather not.
Oh, no. If you can stand the pace, I certainly can. Before we go, I'd just like to say thank you for everything.
It has been a pleasure and a privilege, Edna, and I do mean that.
Thanks for putting up with me, Maggie.
Oh, Dad.
Oh, stop now! I nearly forgot! Bye! Bye!
Maybe there's hope for me yet.
Well, Mum obviously thought so. You know, I could swear she meant you to catch those flowers.
What a wonderful lady. Who knows? Another time, another place.
Oh.
Come on, Romeo. We've got a church to clean.
These are some of the roses. I've been crossbreeding them, trying to develop a strain all my own. I had a little bit of success, but nothing to write home about yet.
It's these, is it?
No, they're over there. I'll show you in a minute.
Haven't associated you with growing roses.
I'm going to apologise for it.
I should have realised your softer, creative side. There had to be one in such a kind person.
Can I help you?
Yeah, imagine Charlene Mitchell. You know what they might be? I'm a friend of the family.
They're at a wedding.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, completely forgot.
Well, can I give them a message for you?
I'll leave them a note. No worries. Thanks, mate. Thanks for your trouble.
Well, come on, I'll show you the rest of the roses, although there's not much to see at the moment.
Can't you two shut up?
Oh, no, that doesn't sound right.
That's better.
We'll read in your room if you don't like it.
I was.
Look, in this verse, right, I might just go to the F instead of the G.
Yeah,
What
that
are
might
you
work.
two doing?
Look, it's none of your business, okay?
It is if I can't read a book in peace in my own room.
We can't tell you, Lucy. It's a secret.
I bet it's not for school.
So what?
Dad won't like you mucking around with music if it's not schoolwork.
Ready?
Scott! Aren't you supposed to be doing homework?
Yeah, we're just having a jam before we started.
All right. Don't take too long about it. The HSC exams are not far off.
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
Okay, from the top.
Ready.
Those roses should be lovely, Jim.
I certainly hope so. How are you feeling, sweetheart?
Better, thanks, Dad. My throat really was sore this morning, though.
I know. Ruth told me. Next time, don't exaggerate. Otherwise, we won't know if you're sick or if you're pretending. Can you see that?
Yes.
That's my girl.
I think I might be better off reading under the covers.
All children try it on sometimes.
Yeah. She's turned out pretty well, really, considering she grew up without a mother. She missed out on so much.
Children really do need both parents, don't they?
Oh, I am dying for a cup of tea. I don't know what exhausts me more, weddings or funerals.
Hey, Mum, what does a caution mean? Well, Gran said something to me today, and then she said, you're a caution.
Ah, it's just an old expression. Means you're a funny little thing.
Wonder who Clive will marry. Catching the bouquet like that.
No, I don't know whether it applies to men. That's funny. I left Helen's carriage clock on the table. And the other presents.
Mum.
Oh.
It's okay, Mum.
Oh, no, it's not okay. The presents have all gone. Charlene, someone's robbed us.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Oh, no! Oh, my credit cards, my checkbook, all gone.
They came in the back door. The lock's been broken.
Who'd do such a thing? Oh, just to think of someone wandering around the house and handling our thing.
Well, they didn't take much, really. The TV and video is still here.
Oh, Charlene, sometimes I do question your sense of priorities.
No, that's not what I mean. Whoever broke in was in a hurry and they only took what they could carry. There wasn't much money in the tin.
Of course. Rex Webb, I'll bet it's him.
You're only blaming Rex because he's a mate of Henry's.
Oh, Charlene, you saw the look on his face when I stopped you giving him the money. I wouldn't put anything past him or your brother.
What's Henry got to do
Oh,
with it?
he's behind this, you mark my words.
You haven't even got any proof that Rex did anything.
He knew there was money in the tin. Somebody must have seen something.
Look, Mum, you can't...
You phone the police. I'll be over at the Robinsons.
Did you tell them?
I think they can hear me.
They'll hear me.
I have an idea.
Oh, you little brat.
Time to do some homework, mate.
Yeah, well, in a minute, I just...
Now, I don't know why the sudden interest in music, but it can wait till after the exams. Hi.
Hello,
How was the wedding, mate?
Oh, well, the wedding was fine. Unfortunately, somebody broke into the house while we were in church.
Oh, no.
You had much taken?
Oh, you know, money, credit cards, checkbook, and most of the wedding presents, including your clock, I'm afraid,
What
Helen.
a shame.
Now, Helen said that you were at home. I was wondering if you saw anyone.
There was someone.
Yes, there was a bloke hanging around out in front.
What did he look like?
Average height, sandy hair, sloppy clothes.
Yeah, he said he was a friend of the family. He knew your names.
I bet he did.
That's why I didn't take much notice. I'm sorry, Madge.
You sound as if you know the man. I may, I'm not sure. I left Charlene phoning the police. I better get back. Thank you for your help.
Hope the police find him.
So do I. Thanks, Helen.
I wish I'd taken more notice of him.
He did seem to know them.
What an awful thing to happen. That confirms the need for neighbourhood watch.
It certainly does.
I've got some work to do, so I better start packing up.
Yeah, I'll give you that. But I don't see what difference Neighbourhood Watch would make. I mean, I saw the guy.
You'd be trained what to look for. You'd be able to pick the difference between a potential thief and a casual passerby.
They put signs up through the street, don't they, Gran?
Yes, darling, and on the houses. Sometimes the signs alone are warning enough for thieves to stay away.
Well, it seems to me the sooner we get Neighbourhood Watch around here, the better.
It's Rex. It has to be.
It could be anyone.
But Ruth described him, and he knew our names.
You're determined to believe it's Rex, aren't you? And that it was all Henry's fault.
Nothing would surprise me. You know he's never forgiven me for cutting off his supply of money.
Henry's up for parole soon. If you say anything to the police about him being involved, he's sure to lose his chance of getting out.
Only if he's guilty.
Well, if his own mother thinks so, the police are bound to be very suspicious.
Oh, Charlene, I'm sure the police know what they're doing.
You tell them Henry's involved. Then Rex dobs him in to save himself. It doesn't give Henry much of a chance to save his neck, does it? Look, you might as well add me to your list too. I'm the one that brought Rex home.
Charlene, don't be so silly.
Go on. Tell them you think Henry's involved. Hope you can sleep at night.
Oh, Charlene, come back.
Good night.
Good night, Constable. Good night. Well, I kept Henry's name out of it. You couldn't expect me not to mention Rex Webb.
Once the police start checking, they'll realise the connection. Do you really think Henry had anything to do with it?
I don't know. But I've promised myself I'm going to find out. I'm going to the prison tomorrow.
He won't see you.
Then I'll keep going back until he does.
Hope I'm not intruding.
Oh, hello, Helen. Come on in.
Excuse me. My room.
Sorry, I've come at a bad time.
No, sit down.
I saw the police leaving. I don't suppose they gave you much hope.
Helen, it's Not just a case of what was stolen. I've got a feeling Henry might have something to do with it.
How could he?
You know that person that Jim and Ruth described? Well, that was Rex Webb. Friend of Henry's from prison.
So you think Henry might have put this Rex Webb up to it?
Oh, Helen, I do hope I'm wrong.
I'm sure you are. No son could be so callous.
Oh, Henry's got a chip on his shoulder the size of Ayers Rock. Anyway, enough of my problems. What's the clipboard for?
I'll come back later.
No, Helen, really, it's all right.
Well, I'm collecting signatures to organise Neighbourhood Watch. And, I still need 20 more signatures.
I'd be more than happy to sign. Not only will it protect Ramsay Street, it might make some young kid think twice before becoming a criminal. Save his parents from getting hurt as well.
First up is beef consommé served with hot bread rolls. Then we have chicken and orange and phyllo pastry enhanced with a grand marnier sauce. Then ice cream sprinkled with chocolate chips in a chocolate cone. Simple but effective. What do you think, guys?
I'll have mine over here, thanks, Steph.
Yeah, me too.
Don't forget tomato sauce, please.
Oh, look at Warwick Kappa. What a mark. That guy must have springs in his feet, I reckon.
Hey, it's not bad.
What, you could teach him a few tricks, could you?
No, but I have discussed his technique with him on 1 or 2 occasions. And just gave him my thoughts.
Yes, well, I taught Porter how to bat, actually.
It's not unusual for mates to talk about their problems.
What, you and Warwick Kappa are mates?
Yeah.
Hey, Daph, did you know that Dare's here and Warwick Kappa are mates?
Eileen did warn me about his vivid imagination.
I am.
Sure, Des.
It's great soup, Daph. What are you doing?
Said you wanted tomato sauce?
None for me, thanks.
What's the matter?
Well, you shouldn't go telling stories now, should you?
There you go. These are for you and Jane.
Food's coming, Jane. Thanks. You don't mind Jane staying to study, do you?
No, of course not. In fact, I'm delighted you're taking your studies so seriously.
I still think Henry's innocent. Look, I know him, Mum. He wouldn't try and rip you off.
Yes, well, I hope you're right. I'm still going to talk to him anyway. There.
There you go. Hey, check them out. Carlton Bluebirds. Wouldn't it be great to be one of them? Yeah, it'd be all right. Being paid to jump up and down at every footy match. I'd do it. There's more to it than jumping up and down. Yeah, I know, but I wouldn't mind a few thousand people cheering me on, wanting my autograph, being invited to celebrity parties. Yeah, it would be nice. It'd be fantastic. Mum, we were watching that.
Charlene, you can worry about being a Carlton Bluebird when you've got your HSC.
Suppose you're right.
Well, I'm glad you've decided to be sensible.
Well, you can't do everything at once. Well, I mean, first I'll get my HSC, then be an ace mechanic, probably have my own business and then be a bluebird on the weekends. I'll make you proud of me yet, Mum. Noses to the grindstone, Jane.
Right, now to get this number, you subtract 3 from here and then multiply by 2, okay?
Oh! How come my teacher didn't tell me that?
You can't expect her to be a mind reader if you don't understand. Ask. What's the next problem?
I'll get that.
Where's 2 5?
Hello? Hello? Yes, she is. Just a moment, please. Ruth, it's for you.
Oh.
International. Thank you.
Probably about her money. I hope it's good news.
Hello?
Yes.
Ruth Wilson speaking.
Scott.
I'm trying to concentrate.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to do my homework.
Lucy, you've got a room of your own, all right?
So have you.
Quiet. Ruth is on the telephone. Are you supposed to be doing homework?
I'm running a song.
Well, that can wait. I haven't seen you open a textbook all night.
All I need is a couple of minutes of peace and quiet. So why don't I go over to Mike's place, then I'll come back and hit the books, I promise.
All right, at half an hour. Then I want to see some serious study done.
Yeah. Lucy.
And I'll be over to get you if you have. 1 minute late.
A night away from his studies can't hurt, Jim.
Yeah, it was only one. He seems to have music on the brain at the moment.
Thank you for calling. Bye. That was Adrian, my late husband's partner. Unfortunately, it's taking him a little longer than he expected to get the money together for me.
Well, that's no problem. You can stay here as long as you need to.
Thank you, but I do feel I'm overstaying my welcome.
Nonsense. There's no point wasting what little you've got. You might need it. So your best idea is to stay here until you're more financial.
Please don't go.
You'll be missed if you do.
Jim's right. There's no point in leaving now. You might as well wait until everything's finalised.
Don't.
You sure?
Don't go. I want you to stay forever and ever and ever.
Yeah, I told you you'd be missed by all of us.
You sure you don't mind?
Of course not. Practically part of the family.
Sorry about the meal.
That's the 6th time.
Will you stop interrupting when I'm apologising? Sorry.
7.
Oh.
Hi, Scott.
Hey, Scott. What's all this?
Well, Scott and I finished our song, and we need a couple of guinea pigs.
Now?
Oh, we'd like to know what you think of it.
Yeah, you should be privileged. I mean, we've kept it a secret up until now.
We'd love to hear your song. Wouldn't we, Des?
Yeah. Right.
Just like a child who believed in fairy tales, I believed in you. Now that you've gone and left me, I believe the fairy tales aren't true. Just like a clown who fooled around for all the crowd to see you made us laugh and scream. Now that you're gone and left me, I believe the clowns on what they seem. I believed in you. But now you're gone and left me. Now you've gone and left me, it's true.
What? Well, come on, guys, be honest. Oh, that's just the first couple of verses to give you an idea.
I like it.
That's really good.
So what happens now?
I don't know. Molly Meldrum didn't say what you do once you've written the song.
Well, you get yourself a producer. Do you know anyone?
No.
I read this article some time ago about this guy, Brian Hansen. No, he's a producer and he's really interested in new talent. Why don't you try him?
Well, I suppose we could give it a shot, but how do we get his address?
You could try the phone book, mate.
Thanks, Des. Yeah, thanks.
Hey, just remember, when you make your first million, you put it into my bank.
You're on. It's G, C, G, E flat, and F.
No, it's the A minor instead of the F.
No, it's not.
I should know.
Mike, you're wrong. Look, I'll prove it to you. Right. See?
It does make sense. Sounds better the other way.
No, it doesn't.
What do you think, Jane?
Don't ask her. She and Charlene said they hated it.
Will you two pipe down? We're given time off school to study, not muck around with music.
Sorry.
Hi, guys.
Oh, quick, hold this before Charlene nicks our materials again.
Couldn't care less about your stupid song.
What's wrong?
We got burgled yesterday. Or didn't you hear?
Oh, your mum said not much was taken.
No, it wasn't. The police rang this morning to say they've caught the guy who was trying to flog off the wedding presents.
Oh, that's great.
Well, the only problem is he just happens to be a mate of Henry. So now Mum's gone to see Henry in prison because she thinks he masterminded the whole thing. She could blow his chance of parole if anyone hears her saying that to him.
Your mum loves Henry. She wouldn't do anything to hurt him.
Yeah, you're right. How are the two budding songwriters getting along?
Don't knock it. We've been working on this song since yesterday.
Yep.
Needed lots of work.
Oh, excuse me, we played it for Des and Daphne and they thought it was great.
And we're sending it to Brian Hanson. He is gonna love it.
Be realistic. You can't expect your very first song to launch you into stardom.
Well, you don't know until you try.
You are looking at our ticket to fame and fortune.
I don't know about you, but I am going to find somewhere quiet to study.
Sounds good to me. And if you guys have got any nous at all, you'll stop wasting your time writing a song no one's ever going to be interested in. I've got exams to pass.
Bye. See ya. Don't worry, mate. We'll show him.
Yep.
Thanks for taking me, Helen. I'm sorry it took so long. Oh, I'm glad Henry seems to have put your mind at rest. Yes, he actually seemed quite pleased by the visit. Frankly, I was expecting him to refuse to see me again. No, I think he's mellowing. Maybe it's a thought of his parole.
You sure he was telling the truth about Rex?
Oh, I'm sorry, Madge, but he's fooled you before, and I don't like to see you hurt. Well, Henry swears that the only reason he told Rex to contact Charlene was so she could help him get back on his feet. I feel dreadful forever doubting him now.
Well, what about his parole?
Well, that's up to him. I do hope he gets it. For the first time in years, we're communicating like any normal mother and son. Well, I better get ready for work. Thanks again. Bye.
Now, do you know the place I mean? Yep, the coffee shop at Lassiter's. Now, you've got those investment forms I sent you? Right, we'll talk about it then. Do I? Yeah, her eyes will pop out of her head when she sees you. Right up. See you, mate. Come in. Oh, Ruth.
Hello, Des.
Take a seat. Now,
Thank
I've got
you.
those forms for you to sign. Just the top copy of each. Thanks.
Right.
Oh, and need a specimen signature.
All right.
Yeah, the money came through last night. As soon as these forms are processed, you can start drawing from the account.
Be good to have money again.
I suppose you'll start looking for your own place now.
Not just for the moment. Jim's determined I should stay with them. The children seem to like me being there.
Right. I'll get these processed as soon as I can, and you'll receive a copy in the mail.
That was painless.
The Pacific Bank motto is make life easy for our customers.
I trust that my financial matters will be treated in the strictest confidence.
I never discuss business outside these walls. Another bank motto.
Thank you.
No worries.
Thanks.
Oh, thanks very much. G'day, Jim. Yes, Ruth. So I'm going to rush off and see Daph. I'll catch you both later. Yeah. I didn't expect to see you here.
Des asked me to sign some papers. It'll save time when the money finally arrives.
When's that likely to be?
I got the impression it could be some time yet.
Good. Well, you know how we all feel about you. The longer you're around, the happier we'll all be.
Excuse me, are you open?
Yeah, we certainly are. Just take a seat. I'll be with you in a moment. Aren't you Warwick Kappa?
That's right.
This is incredible. My husband was talking about you just last night. Oh, I'm sorry. What will it be?
2 coffees, thanks.
2?
I'm meeting a friend.
All right.
Are you Daphne?
Yeah, why?
Just wondered.
I wish they'd get their heads out of the clouds.
Don't worry. It's just a one-night wonder.
What is? Scott and Mike are set to be giants of the music industry. They reckon that Brian Hanson will be so wrapped in their stupid song, you'll make them stars by the end of the week.
I like their song.
Look, it's Warwick Kappa. It's just someone trying to copy his hairstyle.
It's him, look.
It is too. Shall hear you. Good. You're Warwick Kappa. You don't mind if I sit?
No.
Oh, I'm Charlene and this is my friend Jane.
Hi.
Hello. Well, sit down. You're making her nervous. She's not used to meeting celebrities.
G'day, honey. I'll take that.
No. There's the Warwick Kappa over there. He's new to your friend.
Yeah, no.
You didn't tell me.
I did. You didn't believe me. Hey, mate.
G'day, Des.
Warwick and I got some business to discuss, so if you don't mind.
Can I have your autograph?
Yeah, me too.
Sure.
Oh, no one at school will believe this.
Thanks a million.
We really do have business to discuss.
Jane
Maybe
and
you
I have even thought about auditioning for the Swanettes.
I thought it was the Bluebirds.
Any chance we could get an audition?
Charlene, Warwick hasn't got all day to organise an audition for you.
Yeah, but we'd be really great. A real asset to the club. What do you think?
I guess so.
Terrific. Well, you can arrange an audition for us, can't you? Oh, thanks, Warwick. We're going to win tonight.
Wait a minute, he didn't say you were going to be... Isn't that Warwick Kappa talking to Des?
Sure is. And he's just promised to make me and Jane Swanettes.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Warwick, you haven't met Mike and Scott?
G'day. No, hi.
Boys are great fans.
Yeah, but I still reckon Carlton's the greatest.
Oh, and those Bluebirds are pretty terrific, eh?
Don't take any notice of them, Warwick. They're always kidding.
Look, why don't we go back to my office and talk about the investment of yours, eh?
Thanks for the autographs.
No worries. See ya. See you around.
Nice meeting you.
Yep. Catch you later.
Nice meeting you, Daphne.
Oh, nice meeting you.
Yeah, I'll ask Warwick round for dinner one night, okay?
Sure.
All right. See ya.
See ya.
See ya, Daphne.
Bye. See you, Des. See you,
All
Warwick.
right.
Daph, how come Des knows Warwick Kappa?
Oh, they've known each other for ages.
Listen to those two laughing like two little kids.
Yeah, it makes you sick, doesn't it?
I got his autograph.
Oh, well, I got his autograph. Big deal.
Well, you'll be wanting ours when we're famous, Swanettes. Do you really think he'll try and get us an audition?
You're not taking this bull seriously, are you?
What's up, Bull? You heard what Warwick said, Dad.
He didn't say anything. All he did was agree with you.
Sure come up with some crazy ideas, Charlene. Hey, Mike, can you imagine those two as Swanettes?
More like ducks, I reckon.
Terrific. Thanks for nothing. Come on, Jane, let him laugh. We've got more important things to do.
Like what?
Like working out our routine.
But, Charlene, I don't really want to do this.
Well, of course you do. Every girl wants to be a cheerleader.
I've got to go to the school library.
Well, I'll come with you. And then we'll work out our routine.
Bye.
Hey, you guys are going to make history. The only cheerleaders with two left feet.
You two shouldn't have laughed at them like that.
Oh, come on, Daph. They got about as much chance of being cheerleaders as we have playing for Hawthorn.
You've got a lot to learn about women. Because once you make them determined, they won't stop till they prove they can do it.
If you don't mind my saying so, Mrs. Larkin, that's a very negative attitude. I suppose you know that the Ramsay house has been broken into twice in the past 12 months. Have you ever been burgled? You're lucky. Well, with all that video equipment your husband has and all Erinsborough admires your jewellery. Good, I'll put your name down. Yes, I think you're being very wise. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
You can add Mrs. Kirkwood to that list, Helen. She apologises for not being at the last meeting, but swears she'll be at the next one.
Mrs. Kirkwood, good. How's she going with young Sam?
She is a babysitter in a million. I'm so lucky to have her look after him for me. I just hope the community does get behind Neighbourhood Watch, Helen. I mean, there are so many nice people here. They don't deserve to have their homes vandalised by thieves.
No, they don't. Erinsborough is a very nice area, isn't it?
Yeah, every area can be improved on, though, Gran. Big supermarket wouldn't be a bad idea, would it?
Oh, I think we're happy with it the way things are, Paul.
That's what people said before supermarkets came along. They're not complaining now that they've got them, though, are they?
What have supermarkets got to do with Neighbourhood Watch?
Gran, I'm talking about lethargy. Look, you tried to get the scheme started up once before and only a handful of people came. Build a big supermarket, sure, they'll grumble a bit at first, but she'll be right, mate. It's the Aussie way.
Don't worry. I learnt my lesson at that last meeting. If I can't rope 200 people into Neighbourhood Watch this time, I'll parade up and down Ramsay Street stark naked.
I think they'll be too lethargic to notice that as well, Gran.
Thanks. But don't underestimate them, Paul. If the sanctity of their homes is threatened, they'll fight.
Look, I'm going to the bank. I'll be there for about half an hour if you need me, Sue.
Okay. Paul's really cynical about people, isn't he?
Oh, I think he's just got a lot on his mind at the moment.
Hello, my name's Robinson. I have an appointment with Mr. Clarke.
G'day, Paul.
Oh, yes.
Come here. Sit down, mate.
Ciao.
Oh, I've got your papers here. Oh, thank you. Sign the bottom of each copy.
Right.
Well, I've got to congratulate you. Getting tied up with LSL Constructions is really getting into the big league.
I'm only a small fish.
Do you know they bought up all the land behind Ramsay Street?
Yeah, they did mention it.
Yeah. Of course, Erinsborough could use a new supermarket complex. Nice and close to Ramsay Street, too. Do you know if it's got council approval?
No. Well, I think it's early days yet. I don't think they've even finalised the proposal for the council yet. Why, have you heard anything?
No, nothing. I was a bit concerned at first, when we all value the peace and quiet of living in a cul-de-sac. But the traffic won't affect us.
Well, is that the lot then?
Yeah. Except I'd like to tell you that Pacific Bank is very happy in dealing with such a large account.
Oh, listen, you'll treat this as confidential, won't you?
Hey.
Well, it's just other construction companies, competition, that sort of thing, you know?
Believe me, the only way people will find out about this is it coming from you.
Hello, Daniels Corporation. Oh, hello, Miss Daniels. What's the weather like in New York today? Sounds great. Your mother? No, she's next door at the coffee shop signing people up for Neighbourhood Watch. I could get her. Oh, yeah, Paul's here. Hold on. It's Miss Daniels. She wanted her mother. I'm going next door to get some lunch. Shall I ask her to come back to the office?
No, I know what she wants to talk about. Just put it through, will you? Yeah, Rosemary. Can you hang on a tick? Yeah. Okay, we can talk now. How's the deal going? Good. Now we can approach the council officially. No, I haven't told Gran or Dad yet. I know you want them to be told, but will you leave it up to me? It's a question of timing. Yeah, okay, you're the boss. I'll tell her when she gets back. All right, bye.
There we are, Helen. Now, what happens next?
Well, as soon as I've twisted a few people's arms and go down to the police station, we'll have another meeting.
Good. And tell the police I'll be only too happy to put any posters up on the board if it'll help.
Thanks.
Oh, listen, can you tell Susan a salad won't be a minute? All right, done.
Salad won't be long.
You're quite a dynamo, Helen.
Dynamo?
Well, you run a business. You look after Jim's family. You paint. Serve at the Community Justice Centre. And still find time to organise Neighbourhood Watch for the people of Erinsborough.
Well, I must admit that Neighbourhood Watch was more difficult to organise than I thought it would be. I couldn't believe that I'd have to work so hard to convince people that a scheme as vital as this was so important to them.
Well, it's been incredibly successful elsewhere, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. And it'll go from strength to strength as long as people band together to protect their homes.
Well, if you need any help organising, just call on Clive. I have never met a man that loves organising the way he does.
I think the world of Clive. He's brought a lot of laughter to Ramsay Street. He's helped a lot of people, too.
Well, he certainly helped little Sam and me. He'd make the perfect father. I mean, you should see him. He was even trying to teach Sam Tai Chi.
He'll probably succeed.
You really should be married, you know.
I just think it's a matter of finding the right girl.
Yeah.
And if it is the right girl, he's the sort of man who'd welcome a child, even if it isn't his.
Little Sam is the only man in my life at the moment, and I intend to keep it that way for a long time to come.
Wondered where you'd got to. Look what I've borrowed, and I've got the perfect tape.
Charlene, I've got a lot of study to do.
You sure have, and you're lucky you've got me to teach you. Now, come on.
What are you talking about?
Our audition. Come on, stand alongside me and I'll take you through the steps.
Charlene, you know as well as I do that Warwick Capper was only being nice when he said he might get us an audition.
Well, he'll do it. You heard him say we should be Swanettes.
He didn't say that.
Look, Jane, I'm going to get us an audition with one of the clubs. Now, either you're with me or against me. What do you say?
What do I have to do?
Get up here alongside me and I'll talk you through the steps. I've been watching them on TV. I've just about got it. Okay? Don't do it yet. Just watch and listen. Okay. Hey, that's not bad. Try again.
And kick, and right, kick again, and kick again.
If you want to be famous, mate. Oh, we just thought we'd like to be your managers.
Oh, yeah, 4 different clubs have already phoned up wanting to sign you up.
Absolutely.
Yep, and when you start, you're going to need crash-hot managers.
You'll be laughing on the other side of your faces when we are big stars. Come on, Charlie.
Look, I've got to be at the coffee shop at 1, okay? I'll see you later.
Yeah, all right.
Hi, Paul.
Hi there. Finished your lunch?
Oh, yes, Paul. I'm sorry, am I late back or something?
No. When Gran got back to the office, she said you might still be here. So I thought I might join you.
Sure.
Right, what'll it be?
Oh, just a coffee, thanks, Daph.
You drink too much coffee, Paul. And Daphne makes a fantastic chicken salad.
All right, she talked me into it.
You realise Susan's on commission.
Don't let me stop you from writing that letter if you want to finish it.
It's okay, I can do it later. It's to my brother.
Didn't know you had a brother. In fact, I don't really know that much about my secretary at all.
Well, I have 2 brothers, actually. Kevin, he's the eldest with 3 kids. He works on the farm with my parents. And there's Bob, who was part owner of a pub in Coffs Harbour. Then there's me.
The youngest?
With all the advantages. Mum and Dad sent me to boarding school. Made sure I had the best education in the family. They don't say anything, but they must be very disappointed in me.
I don't think so.
Oh, they didn't want to know me when I went to live with Fred. You don't want to hear my life story. I better get back to work.
No, stay. How are you enjoying the job?
Oh, very much. And I'm so grateful to you for giving me a chance.
No, Gran's the one that pushed for you to have it. And I've got to say, I'm completely satisfied. No, that education that you said your parents gave you has stood you in good stead. I think you're a very efficient secretary. In fact, I'd like you to consider that position as permanent.
Thanks, Paul. Thanks a lot.
Sorry, I'm late, Daph.
That's okay. There you go, Paul.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thanks, Daph.
I really should get back to work.
No, stay. Tell us more about your family.
I have to get to the bank and do some shopping. Can you take care of things here?
Yep, no worries.
I'll give him a hand.
Thanks, Scott.
This is the best lyric I've ever written. It's fantastic. Mike, it even brings tears to my eyes just reading it. Do you want to hear it?
Not right now. I can't cry and work at the same time.
You know what? I think I'll send it to Brian Hanson. He's going to love it. It's sort of got this message.
Why don't you wait and see whether he likes the other song first? Besides, I think Jane's right. We should be concentrating on our HSC a bit more.
Well, she can't talk. She and Charlene are busy making fools of themselves.
Yeah, well, about that, I don't think we should give him such a hard time about the cheerleading stuff.
Mike, are you kidding? Well, take Charlene, for example. She's too short for starters. She's got as much hope of becoming a cheerleader
as we have of selling the song to Brian Hanson, right?
Look, you can doubt me if you want, but I'm a genius and I know that, and that's all I care about.
Not only are you a genius, Scott, but you're modest too.
There we are, sir. Des. Getting as bad as the kids lately. They seem to spend most of their time daydreaming too.
I was just wondering, Daph. Would you still have married me if I was a full forward?
You're not exactly backward, if that's what you're getting at.
I'm talking about football. Warwick, he's a full forward.
Ah. Des, I think I prefer you as a bank manager. Somehow I can't quite see you running around on a muddy field on Saturday afternoons, chasing after some funny-shaped ball.
I could have been a footballer. My school coach said I had talent. You know, all the screaming crowds, the excitement. Could have been mine.
Are you saying there's not enough excitement in your life since you married me?
No, more than enough. And may I say that you are the most beautiful customer that this bank has had.
If I ever hear you saying that to all the other women who come in here, watch out.
Oh, look, he's coming.
Oh, I didn't know you two banged here. We don't. Can we have a word with you, please, Des?
Sure.
Well, I've got some shopping to do. Oh, don't go because of us. Jane just wondered if you'd phone Warwick. We'd like to know if he's arranged our audition for the Swanettes.
Warwick? Geez, I don't know, Jane. Warwick's a busy man. You and Charlene really put him on the spot this morning. I don't want to pester him.
That's fine, I understand.
But he promised.
He didn't promise anything.
Now, hold on. If Warwick is such a good mate of yours, why can't you ask him to do a favour for the girls? Or maybe he's not such a good mate after all,
Warwick Kappa has been a mate of mine for years.
So, ask him. Please, Des.
Well, I thought you said you had some shopping to do.
I do. Make sure you ask Warwick to dinner one night, won't you, Des? Good luck, girls.
Excuse me, I'll call him.
Jeez, it's taken a long time.
Oh, Warwick's probably arranging our audition.
Charlene, have you really thought this through? I mean, we've both got our HSC coming up and, well, you're talking about spending every spare minute rehearsing for something we know nothing about.
I know everything about it. You've seen the Bluebirds and those cheerleaders on TV. It's easy.
Well, I spoke to Warwick.
Did he remember us?
Sure. He also remembered what he said, and he didn't say that he'd be able to make you Swanettes.
Well, we could with his help. Warwick Kappa's one of their big stars.
It doesn't work that way. He could no more make you Swanettes than he could a guy who thought he had talent. A footballer. I mean, you'll just have to apply like all the other girls, and there are hundreds who want the jobs.
We'll apply.
Oh, here's the address. And don't be disappointed if they write back saying that there's a long waiting list.
Well, we'll wait. And when we're rich and famous, we'll deposit all our money right here in your bank.
I'll notify head office.
Hello, Mrs. Papadopoulos. It's Helen Daniels speaking. I live in Ramsay Street. I don't know whether you've heard of Neighbourhood Watch, but... You have? I almost have 200 names myself. We should join forces. Yes, well, I'm going to the police and I'll tell them and I'll call you back. Thank you very much, Mrs. Papadopoulos. Goodbye. Talk by coincidence. That woman had started to compile a list of her own.
Paul, what's LSL?
Why do you ask?
Well, on these statements you've scribbled cross-check with LSL.
Oh, that's nothing. No, just ignore it.
What does LSL stand for?
Susan, it's a firm's name. It's all you need to know. Now I'll do my own checking, thank you.
I don't know what LSL is either. What do they do?
Oh, they invest in property.
Right, listen to this. There's only the Bluebirds, the Rockets and the Swanettes, right? Well, what about all the other clubs? The Bulldogs, Saints, Tigers, Magpies. Maybe we could cheerlead for them.
They've probably already got cheerleaders.
Well, we'll join them. We'll do it somehow.
Charlene, you can't even get an audition and now you're forming cheerleading groups for clubs. You should forget all this.
Mind if I join you, starlets?
Buzz off, you're supposed to be working.
Oh, come on, Charlene. Why are you so mad with me?
You know why. It's all right for you and Mike to muck around with some stupid song, but not for me and Jane to audition for Swanette.
Look, we're sorry we teased you about the audition.
Yep, but this is the age of initiative and you both need to be encouraged. That is why I put a word in for you with the Erinsborough under-14 team. Oh, come on, guys. Kids need a bit of a laugh.
Come on, Joe. Well, you'd understand.
You said you'd apologise as well.
Mike, they're all taking this thing too seriously. Look, mate, I know women, right? And when those two come to their senses in a week or so, they'll be laughing about it, believe me.
Susan, can you hold all calls for myself and Mrs. Daniels? And make sure we're not disturbed.
What's all that about?
Gran, I need to talk to you. Well, I'm involved with a firm that wants to build a supermarket behind Ramsay Street. And it's a multi-million-dollar deal, and if it goes ahead, I'm on the road to much bigger and better things.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah, it will be. We're offering very, very good money to the people that have to sell their houses.
Sell their houses?
Yeah, to make an access road to the supermarket. That's what I want to talk to you about. You see, our end of Ramsay Street has to go. I'll talk to Dad, of course, but I do need you on side. Look, it's not as bad as it sounds. We're offering much, much more than the value of the houses.
For demolition?
That's right.
What if the owners won't sell?
Man, everyone's got a price. It's just I know how Dad feels about our place, and well, quite honestly, I don't want him to fight it.
Paul, you can't do this to us.
It's just a house,
It's not just
Gran.
a house, it's a home. I'm going to call Rosemary. Goodness knows what she'll say when she hears what you're up to.
She already knows, Gran.